Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Parts Talk. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Now, today we're diving into the electric vehicle EV debate again, and it's straight from the Canadian International Auto Show here in Toronto 2024. And Hyundai President Don Romano has made headlines by voicing strong support for the government EV mandate. But what does this mean for the automotive industry? And is the mandate as promising as it seems? Now, while President Romano's support for the EV mandate highlights the potential for job creation and industry growth, it's essential to address some sobering realities. And despite the push for electric vehicles, we've seen some EVs makers go out of business, even declaring bankruptcy. This raises questions about the viability and the sustainability of the EV market. But before we hear from Don, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more content. Let's begin this video.
ZEF mandates, let's talk about that issue.
Yeah, and it's a very controversial issue because nobody likes to be told they have to do something. However, that's life. Death, taxes, and mandates. We dealt with it when it came to ABS brakes. We dealt with it when it came to rear view cameras and three-point seatbelts, and I could just go on and on, where the government is a partner. They're going to get involved. They're looking after customers, and they're trying to make sure that we're working together to improve the environment, and so they set a federal ZEV mandate. Do we like being told we have to build so many EVs? No, we want to build to demand. However, that's just not the way it works. And so, it is a partnership. We're going to continue to work together. We do have the ability to ramp up faster than most companies, so we're a little more optimistic about the EV future and where it's going. But all that said, what we have to focus on is the charging infrastructure of our country. Because until we get a more robust public charging infrastructure, understanding that there's over 15 million Canadians that don't have garages or capabilities to charge at home, which is nice if you do, but a lot of Canadians can't. And to go to the mass market with EVs, we need to be able to say when they walk on a showroom, yeah, you can go to any Petro-Canada. There's chargers right there. Or you can go to any Shell, or any strip center, or any mall, or any parking structure. We've got to get to that point to ensure that the future is electrified. And right now, we're just not doing a good job in that area. So one of the things that we're doing personally at Hyundai is we're working with 7 other manufacturers with a project called Iona to actually build out 30,000 public chargers. And we're actually working on a project right here in Canada. And we'll be meeting with Flo a little bit later. But there's a lot of opportunities, and when I see that, I see opportunities for jobs, for growth, for business. It's really, I think a lot of companies are fearful of this EV future. We look at it the opposite way. We see it as an opportunity, but we have to work on that infrastructure. And if we do that, I think the future is going to be really bright.
And thanks to Everyday Reviews for that particular interview with Don. But he left out some key factors because, take for example, the recent decisions by automotive giants like Ford, GM, and now BMW to delay their EV adoption plans. And this isn't a minor setback. It's a significant indicator of the challenges and the complexities facing the EV industry. So what's causing these delays and hesitation among the established automakers? Well, it's a combination of factors. First, there are concerns about the readiness of infrastructure to support the widespread EV adoption, from charging stations to grid capacity. He didn't even mention the grid capacity. Additionally, there are technological hurdles to overcome, particularly in the battery technology and range capabilities. He did mention that earlier in the interview, but we will have the link to the complete interview in the description box below. And without significant advancements in these areas, mass EV adoption may remain out of reach for many consumers. And furthermore, remember that the economic landscape plays a crucial role. The transition to EVs requires substantial investments, and for some companies, the financial risk may outweigh the potential rewards, especially in uncertain market conditions. So while President Romano's support for the government EV mandate is commendable, it's essential to approach the the issue with a balanced perspective. Yes, EV holds promise for job creation and industry growth, but we must address the challenges head on to ensure a successful transition, something the government is not up to par with. So that's it for today. As always, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe for more insightful discussions on the latest trends shaping our auto industry. Remember to grab a copy of my ebook, The Parts Manager Guide. Please smash that like button on your way out. It'll only take you 1.5 seconds to do so. Until next time.